up. So fitness has always been there for me. But as far as my fitness journey, when I took fitness on the road, it started when I was like 44, right? It started when I was 44. So what I've learned is that you have to be consistent. You know, you have to be consistent, and you're not going to always feel like doing what you're called to do. Inspire, motivate, educate through fitness.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Bianca B, and welcome to the Bianca B Show, where we talk about business, finances, and friendships. So I'm super excited about our next guest today. He is an entrepreneur, a fitness enthusiast, an actor. He is overall just very good vibes. I looked at his social media page and I just thought he was so dope, and I'm super excited to have him on today. Hello, Simply 44. How are you?
Hello, Bianca. How you doing?
Good, good.
Having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. So you're in LA, right?
Los Angeles, California.
Were you born and raised there?
Born and raised in LA. This is my hometown.
So for those who don't know you, kind of tell us a little bit about your backstory of how you got into this fitness journey, because you breathe, live it.
Okay. So fitness for me, you know, has always been close to me. Like I grew up, you know, being fit. You know, my father, I played football, high school, growing up. So fitness has always been there for me. But as far as my fitness journey, when I took fitness on the road, it started when I was like 44, right? It started when I was 44. Let me just give you a quick backstory. So started when I was 44. I've been working at UPS, right, for like 21 years, right? 21 years at UPS. And you know what, Bianca? I got bored.
Yeah.
I got bored. Not necessarily, I didn't feel bored, but I got bored with myself. I felt like, you know, that I wasn't doing enough for humanity, right? I felt like I was holding back, you know, because like I said, I grew up with fitness and I've always been fit, but it was something that came over me that said, you know what? You have to do more. You have to like really show people what you do, how you do it. So therefore, I was inspired. I inspired myself really to take what I had in my head on the road to inspire others. So here we are.
44, you don't look a bit over 30, okay?
Yeah. See this, and that's what it's all about. Yeah. I think it's that mindset. So you know why I call myself Simply 44?
Oh, tell
me. Because I started this journey when I was 44, and after that, I don't even know how old I am now. So, you know, that's how it happened. So when I just kind of changed my mindset, you know, and stop worried about age and just worried about just staying active and staying fit, like literally it like, you know, it comes out in my pores. So that's what you're seeing right now.
So you basically had a aha moment, like, what am I doing with my life? My mindset, like, I want something bigger and better for myself, which is a lot of people hit those points. You know, I'll be 30 this year. And going into that, I'm like, oh my God, like this is scary, but yeah, I'm excited. But it is one of those feelings where you're like, what am I doing now with my life? And so how did you switch your mindset, especially, you know, coming from LA? I don't know your backstory as far as how you grew up, but, you know, we all see different things in our life through trauma and those things. So how did you shift your mindset?
So what it was is, I could have, like I said, I'm at UPS, right? So I could have just walked into the sunset and just had this nice cushy job and just, you know, just live that life to where I'm just going to work and coming home.
Right.
But like I said, I flipped because I felt like I was just looking at people and I was like, you know what? I need to give more. Yeah. I need to give more. And then when I found out that when I start giving more, I start getting more back. Like literally, my life changed when I started to give. When I started to show people how I stay fit, when I started to show people how I do things, things started to change for me.
Yeah.
Literally, Bianca, like I got inspired by the people I was trying to inspire.
You got it.
So I would interview folks that were interview ordinary people doing extraordinary things,
Mm,
and that's a huge spectrum, right? It
right.
goes from physical fitness all the way to like mental
Right.
fitness, and it's all types of people out there doing a hell of a job,
It is.
and quite frankly, they don't even know the power they possess, right? Because everybody is in their own head. Everybody's like struggling. Everybody's doing their thing, but we are such a um, great people that just kind of push through. And I kind of took it upon myself to highlight that.
That's awesome. So with your entrepreneurship and with your business, what specifically do you do to empower people?
Inspire,
Mhm.
motivate, educate through fitness. My approach to fitness is so simple, hence simply, right? So simple. I just break it down to its very last compound.
Mhm.
Stay active.
Yeah. It makes the difference.
It makes a whole lot of difference. I
Yeah.
mean, because it's the difference maker, because a lot of people use these excuses as to why, they can't, work out. They want to have everything lined up before they can make a move.
Mhm.
And if you don't have everything lined up, then you don't work out. And then you got day after day after day, and then days turn into weeks, and then weeks turn into months.
Yeah. And that's awesome. So, 20s, 30s, 40s, right? What have you learned about each decade?
That you have to keep going,
Mm,
that you have to learn from the previous day and just get better. And what I've learned ultimately up to this point is you don't necessarily search for perfection. What you do is just search for betterment. Betterment is the key. That is the key. That is what's going to keep you happy, because nobody's going to be perfect per se.
yeah.
But what I say this: the the pursuit of betterment is perfect.
Mhm. And so going into the business side of things, what have you learned about tapping into this industry?
So what I've learned is that you have to be consistent.
Mm,
You have to be consistent, and you're not going to always feel like doing what you're called to do, right? And as far as business is concerned, right? And this is what I tell anybody around, anybody in my circle: if you do what your heart desires, what you do what you want, when you do what you want to do, and you're of service to others, everything kind of falls into place.
yeah.
You're gonna
That,
get paid. You're gonna get paid. Don't worry about it. You're gonna get paid. Don't worry about it. I'm not even worried about it, right? So I'm doing my passion, right? So I have a nonprofit called Simply for the Community, where I go out and I talk to different folks, and I have different events for the in as far as the community is concerned, where I promote health and wellness for our families and communities. Now, I started doing this just for free, out of my pocket, and it felt good. It felt good. It was really fulfilling. But guess what? Money's coming. I
yeah.
mean, money's coming, and I'm not worried about it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm not worried about it. So just stay consistent, and really believe in what you're doing.
I love that you talk about money flowing. Let's go into the financial side of things.
Let's
Life
go.
can be hard. Life can be real hard for some people. A lot of people don't know how to handle life sometimes, especially when there's pivotal moments, there's grief, there's mental health, there's so many different things. So the average person, a lot of people don't work out. They don't feel inspired. They don't feel motivated. What have you learned throughout helping people? How can you just get started? And then how, instead of thinking about all your problems, specifically money, money, like you said, is energy, is a flow. How can a person that's watching this interview, that's in a rut financially, mentally, how can they get out of that? From your perspective.
From my perspective. So what you have to do is kind of parse things. You have to kind of take it one step at a time. A lot of times we try to just eat up everything at once and it just blows our mind up. Mm-hmm. But what you have to do is just take it one step at a time, one day at a time, one moment at a time. I want folks to listen to me because I know it sounds like cliche, but this is what you have to do. And it starts with you waking up and you making your bed. I know it sounds crazy.
I make up my bed every day. I don't know why people don't do that. Continue.
Okay, so it starts with making your bed. I mean, that's your first task right there, right? That's your first task of the day. And if you don't make your bed, that means that you have something cluttered in your mind. You don't even know what starts to clutter, but it starts with that. That starts the clutter. Yeah. That starts the clutter. And then you go throughout your day, and then it's you. It's you. It's you that, see, we're so smart, humans, we're so smart that we make up excuses, we make up things in our head to make us go left when we need to go right. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So just make it simple, make it really simple for yourself, and just do one thing at a time. I mean, it helps me. I used to clutter myself and think about like 5 things at once, think about that and the other without thinking about what's directly in front of me.
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm so grateful that we met. You have really good vibes, good energy. I'm super proud of you. I just met you. Thank you so much for taking the time out to chat with me. What's next for your business? I know you have the movie coming out, and where can people follow you?
Oh, they can follow me at Simply44 on Instagram. And you can follow me at go to my YouTube page, Simply44. I have a Get Outside Family Fun Day coming up. Yes. June 10th, right? June 10th at Blair Hills in Culver City. Okay. Right? You don't want to miss this. We're going to have a hell of a kickball game. We did this same thing last year, right, to promote health and wellness for our families, right? And all we hear is all types of health and wellness conversations, kids having fun, all those things. So yeah, that's going to be great. That's coming up June 10th. Awesome. And you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss that.
That's amazing. Make sure that, because this interview will be out before then, we can put it in the description and stuff like that for June 10th.
Boom.
So you also have merch. Tell us a little bit about it.
This is my merch, right? You see, this is a Simply Wear, and I want people to feel comfortable, just like I feel comfortable right now. I don't even have to wear this, but at the same time, I have to wear clothes inside of the office here. Yeah. So here we are. I have these here. I have these in black. I have my hats, and you can either DM or go to the simplystore.org to grab you a jumpsuit and or a hat.
Thank you so much for taking the time out to chat with me. We're so proud of you. Just keep going. Love what you're doing, the motivation, and you're going to inspire and keep inspiring people for sure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, you know what? You too. How about that? You too. Steel sharpens steel. Right? You keep on doing what you're doing, right? I love your platform. You just keep on highlighting other folks, and I appreciate you as well.
Thank you. It's your girl, Bianca B. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at It's Bianca B and The Bianca B Show. Thank you, guys. Bianca B.